Hey friends, what's going on? Hi, this is Saad back again with another video. In this video, we are going to do... So I am starting a new series called 3 Lessons from Books. Now, in this series, I'm going to, as it sounds, I'm going to make videos on books. It is going to be like I'm going to extract 3 lessons from books that I read because I'm a reader. I love reading books. And I also like to share the the information and all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read books and then I'm going to extract 3 lessons from the books that I've read and I'm going to share it with you guys on this channel. So in this series, I'm going to post videos, not every single week. You can expect a video every month because I read a book in a month or something. I'm excited for it and I hope you guys are also excited for this book. So this is the first episode of 3 lessons from books. And in this video, I'm going to share 3 lessons from the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Now, it's an amazing book, big fan of this book, and really I think that I've learned more from reading this book than I've learned doing a bachelor's in finance. So I think it's not just about finance, it's about how the money works in the world and how you can educate yourself in finance. This is, I think, one of the most important book if you are looking forward for financial education, if you want to educate yourself with how the money works in the world, how things work, how investment is works, and how everything works, how rich people earn and make money, how poor people earn and make money, and all that. So this is a complete perspective changing book. Love this book and would recommend it to anybody who is watching this video. So 3 lessons from this book. Let's get started. Lesson number 1 is the real meaning of assets and liabilities. Now, before reading this book, everyone used to think about assets and liabilities as completely different thing. Like if you're a commerce student, you know that assets are things that have a value in this world and which if you sell, you get a value from banks or to anybody you sell. And liabilities are things where you have to pay money. But according to this book, assets are anything and everything that make you money. Like one of the biggest things this book has denied is not asset, is your house. Like normally everyone in the world thinks of their house as an asset because it holds a value in the world and the value is increasing, and anytime you sell it to the world, people are going to give you money for that, right? But this book says now that your home is not an asset, but it is a liability because it is not making you money in real time or normally. Because you buy your house and you just stay in this house, you are not making money in this house, but in fact you are losing money in your house and the maintenance of the house and the electricity bills and all that. So according to Robert Kiyosaki, assets are anything that make you money and give you money, and liabilities are anything that take money from you, like your scooter, like your phone, like your house, like anything that takes money from you. Lesson number 2 is mind your cash flow. Now, another very great lesson from this book is that you have to mind your cash flow. And the only difference, and one of the biggest difference between rich people and poor people, is how they maintain their cash flow and how they spend the money. So if you look at the balance sheet of a poor person, you will see that income comes from job or business or whatever, and the income directly goes to expenses, then maybe if possible save some amount of money, which in most cases is not. If you look at the balance sheet of a middle class person, you'll see that the person earns money through job or business or something. He earns money and the money then directly goes to liabilities, which are mortgage, car loans, credit card bills, school loans, and all that. And then the money is spent on expenses, and then if something is left, is saved. And on the other hand, if you look at the balance sheet of a rich person, you will see that the person earns the money and then the person invests the money, till the point that the assets of the person are so big and so money making that now the assets of the person are generating so much money that it is taking care of the expenses of the person. So the person doesn't have to spend his income on expenses because his assets are taking care of his expenses. This is the balance sheet of a rich person. Now if you compare all 3 balance sheets, you will see that there is a great difference between the balance sheet of a rich person and the balance sheet of a poor person and the balance sheet of a middle class person. Now, that's a complete perspective changing thing. I love that. Lesson number three is the difference between the investor mindset and a consumer mindset. Now, there are basically two mindsets, according to the author, in this world. The one is the consumer mindset, and the other one is the investor mindset. Now, the consumer mindset are the kind of people who always like to consume things. They always are craving for something. Maybe sometimes it's new clothes, sometimes it's new gadgets, sometimes it's new bike, cars, house, and all that. And the other kind of people are investor mindset, who always think, spend their money in a wise way, live in a minimalistic way, and spend on the things that is necessary, and just don't spend their money just because they like something, right? So most people in this world are of a consumer mindset. This is an era of consumerism. There are millions of products for each one of us out in this world, and companies are trying their best to sell us their products. And so many of us in this generation, because of social media and because we are so connected with everyone in the world, whether it's superstars and all these big influencers and all that, we can see the lifestyle of so many people and so different types of people. And so we want to live the kind of lifestyle that they are having with that amount of money that we are earning. So we buy the kind of clothes they wear, we buy the kind of cars they drive, and we pretty much try to do everything like those celebrities and influencers and all that, which is a consumer mindset. A consumer mindset person is gonna buy things because sometimes he need, then again he's gonna buy things sometimes because he want, and then again he's going to buy things sometimes because he's just not feeling right or something. And this is how he always keeps buying and spending his money, and by the end of the month he doesn't have anything to save. Whereas an investor mindset person only buys the thing that he needs, and occasionally buys the things that he wants when things are good and things look that they are in place, and doesn't just buy things just because he's willing to, or just because someone else is having it, right? And I guess you also might have noticed that there are so many people in the world who are earning good salaries, and then also they are not able to save some money or invest their money into something, because they are spending entirely everything that they are earning buying things from some brands, from random places and all that, and they are just not keeping any money for themselves. So the author suggests us to shift from a consumer mindset to an investor mindset. Now, it doesn't matter what amount of money you're making. You don't have to earn 1 lakh rupees or 10 lakh rupees or millions of rupees to save some amount of money and invest. You can just earn whatever you're earning, and just doesn't matter how small it is, set aside some amount of money and invest the money, whether it's in stock, whether it's in mutual funds, whether it's in any place, because that is how you let your money work for you, right? So guys, that was all for today's video. Really love this book, and I would suggest you to read this book. And I like the way the author has written this book. It's like a story the author is telling you, which is kind of fiction, and is like, we don't know whether the story is fiction, like real or fake, but it is like a great combination of fiction and non-fiction. So great story. I suggest you guys should read it. And yeah, if you like the video, let me know in the comment section below. Also press the like button, because then the YouTube algorithm is gonna bless the video, and my video is gonna come up in front of other people's face. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm very excited for making more videos on this series. If you have a suggestion, then please let me know, guys. I would love to see your comments. I really do like seeing comments on my videos. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Love you guys. See you in my next video. Goodbye.